Yo.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on? Oh. Who is that?
You already know who that is.
It's Cody.
Hey,
what's up, y'all?
Yo.
What's good?
What's going on, man?
Yo, we in the building with NateKodi.
NateKodi in the building.
What's going on? It's NateKodi. Chilling, you know.
How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I'm stoned now, so.
I feel like that's always such an interesting feeling because there's so much going on, but at the same time, you're like, I got it. I can figure this shit out, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty relaxed right now. So, now I'm probably going to get the munchies, and I feel like that would be a great addition.
Yeah, that'll be
to the program.
You know what? You know what I'm thinking? Haze Heads, I'm thinking about doing a podcast on the go, like car record a conversation on a car, like driving somewhere, you know? I think that would be kind of cool. Do an episode like that.
Different locations.
Different location, like mix it up. Go like do something different. Like I think driving somewhere, you have like different conversations when you drive, you know? Like
for sure.
In a car it's a completely different environment. I feel like the environment itself also helps the conversation you're going to be having, you know?
Yeah, because you could be like at the beach and then have just start up a conversation on global warming or something.
Yeah, or whatever. But it's like is when we were just talking about global warming. We were talking about. Yeah. I asked him. I was like, so what's your take on climate change? And he goes, honestly, I probably believe it. And I was like, bro, I'm also kind of like in that zone where I'm like, it is getting hot and then it's weirdly cold and it's summertime, so it's kind of strange, but. We were saying that why did they change from global warming to climate change? Like, you know how everybody used to just say global warming?
Well, they changed, in my humble opinion, they changed from global warming to climate change because the Earth's flat.
Okay.
Ooh.
I like it.
The Earth is flat. I don't know if the Earth's flat. But
actually, it's because sometimes it gets cold when it should be warm. So instead of global warming, it's climate change.
Because the climate is changing.
They just want to make it like more apparent that
it's like more specific.
Really changing.
Now it's not just the globe is warming up, but our climate is being affected. So they went deeper into what they were talking about.
Seasons as you remember them as a child are no more.
No, dude, I have. That's the weird part because I remember distinct moments like fall, all the leaves changed and it was like tons of leaves and it was beautiful. And now even in San Antonio it doesn't happen as much. It's like now it's like maybe a little bit, but really not, and most of them just die. Like they just die and then they just get cold, and you know, if it gets cold enough you have no leaves, but it never gets to that beautiful fall color anymore. I never see it. It's kind of sad.
It just happens like really
in
fast.
Peace to my homie Autumn. You were a real one.
You were a real one, Autumn. Shouts out to you.
Yeah.
Damn, Autumn.
Beautiful little transition into winter.
Honestly, I love fall. Fall is my favorite. I think
fall's
because
cool.
Fall's amazing.
If you come in with the hoodies and you come in with like the warm feelings, but at the same time the wind is there. The wind is the only difference of anything. It could be hot but windy, and you're like, this is still enjoyable.
Yes.
As long as there's like a cold wind coming through, I don't care what the fuck we're doing. Unless I'm at the beach and I'm getting in that cold ass water and there's wind, I'm like, no. But even then,
I get into tropical waters.
Bro, how is
they're
that?
nice
tropical
and they're beautiful. Warm. You don't have to be like, holy shit, this is cold.
You just go in.
You just walk in and it's like,
you're in there.
I'm in water now.
You're just right in it.
We went to the Bahamas when we were kids.
Yeah, me too.
And oh my god, bro, fucking amazing.
Did you go to Atlantis?
Yeah, we were at Atlantis, bro. That
Atlantis
resort.
Damn, I would love to go.
Yo, I won like $100
Caribbean,
off of like a $10 bill that I put into the slot machine.
Really?
When I was there last time, yeah.
Wow.
And my mom was like, you better not be gambling, but
no, dude, I wasn't. I remember gambling for some reason is like not allowed for a kid, which I'm like, what does that even matter? If I have my own money, if I made my own money and I want to put my own money down, why can't I gamble? I made it.
I wasn't old enough.
You weren't? How old were you?
I was like.
Can you disclose how old you were?
I wasn't old enough to gamble.
True. I feel you.
I wasn't even old enough to drink. I don't think.
Oh.
Actually, I take that back. It was in like 2010. So I think what were we like
20.
We were at SCAD, so we were definitely drinking.
Yeah, we totally were.
Yeah.
Totally were drinking.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean, Cody knows how it was.
Yeah.
It was nuts. It was super nuts.
I can't do it no more.
Was it Ragers or what?
Oh, it's definitely like
oh my God.
Ragers, parties, like
Damn.
dance hall nights.
Oh man,
That shit was like
dance hall nights were nuts. The houses are packed, dark, sweaty.
Yeah.
SCAD sounds like a crazy place, man.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I believe it. I feel like
crazy.
even if you just go and like spend a weekend there,
Yeah,
you would have a lot of fun.
but that was like a sweet spot. Now Savannah's changed. People
It's not
from
the
the
same.
West are there. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Establishments have come and gone.
That's the worst part.
And
True.
I don't know, just that it's people that have been there more recently than me,
Yeah.
and then I end up speaking to them will tell me like it's nice, but it's not the same. It's changed a lot, and really Savannah as we know it is just that memory, because it's never going to be
Gotcha.
that ever again.
Yeah.
It was just perfect for us in
It was
that
just
moment.
it was
Dude.
definitely a great moment.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
god,
yeah.
I love the way you put
Yeah.
that. It was perfect for us in that moment. I feel like that's sometimes what happens in life. Like I went to UCLA and I went to this kick-ass kickback,
Yeah.
and everything felt so right. Everything felt
Yeah.
like I had one of the best nights.
Yeah.
Just personally, just the way I enjoyed myself and I invested myself in this party.
Yeah.
And it was a blast. But
yeah.
you're right. It's just it just happens sometimes.
Yeah, and
Everything
that's just life in general in a nutshell.
Just go through those like experiences, those once in a lifetime experiences. You just have to like be in the moment about, you know.
embrace them.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
that's if you can figure out that it's a once in a lifetime experience, then you can really like invest yourself in it.
Yeah.
You just have to realize it, because most people just go through shit and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get to do this again, but they're not even thinking about it that way.
Yeah.
Most people aren't even thinking, oh, I'm gonna experience this again, or if I'm not, you know, they're
Right.
thinking, I wonder what's on Twitter. You know, it's like they don't they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yo,
For sure.
I got some sad news to share with you guys.
What's
What
up?
happened?
XXX Tentacion died yesterday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit is
And
crazy.
I guess I shouldn't say he died. I should say he was murdered.
He was murdered.
Yeah, he was killed.
He was shot in his BMW.
Oh wow. He was
Yeah.
like walking off like a parking lot or something.
Yeah.
I think he was shopping for motorcycles, and then like
That's really sad.
he just came out and somebody like shot him.
Yo,
Died on the spot.
So
life is short, yo. You just got to go ham when you can.
it's funny as you say that, because I was on Hollywood. So I was on Hollywood Boulevard yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I was at the McDonald's because I was just trying to get something quick.
Yeah.
I don't like eating at McDonald's, but when
Yeah, it is what it is.
no
We're not
judging,
judging.
no
No.
judging. But I stepped right
Gotta eat,
outside.
man.
Yeah.
Gotta get that beef. No, I'm just kidding. That should be their slogan now. McDonald's gotta get that beef. Oh jeez. Anyways, there was someone made like a star on the Walk of Fame for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool. And I was like standing there watching it. And
Wait,
like
can I see that?
yeah, go for it. And they had lights, and they had like put flowers on it, and they had put like little quotes that he said.
And one of the blank stars.
And one of the blank stars.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that's so cool that he did that. And then this girl takes a picture of it, and the dude was like, okay, make sure to tag me, and then tag World Star, and then tag this dude, and then hashtag this, and then and I was like, I looked at him and I was just like, I felt such like disgust.
Yeah.
I was just like, you don't even
fame.
care about this
Wow.
dude. You're doing this for fame.
Yeah.
You're doing this for likes. You're doing this
Yeah.
for people to go and be like, I want to follow this guy now.
He's trying to just go viral. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it just was so sickening to watch someone put in effort literally to just falsify their image of like, look,
Yeah.
I actually supported this guy. And who knows, maybe he was a fan,
But not to the degree
But
that
not to-
you would
exactly.
do it like
Yeah.
that.
like,
Yeah.
wouldn't you still be mourning this dude if it was
Right,
really that bad?
right.
Yeah.
You still trying to plug yourself when someone just died?
Right. Like
it's
someone that
crazy.
you claim to love that much that you would go through the effort of putting a star up for them.
Exactly.
But yeah, you did
Yeah.
that like an hour into finding out.
Wow, it was an hour into finding out. On top of that, like,
I mean, more than likely, it takes time to like get roses and candles and stuff, and then get to the spot.
Well, this was at night, so they waited a while.
Oh, he did it at night?
Yeah, he did it at night. So it wasn't like he did it on the spot as soon as it happened. He was like, oh my God, I want to go memorialize this guy. It was like, he was probably chilling throughout his day. Someone tossed him the idea, and he was like,
so it wasn't even urgent.
No, it wasn't.
Wow.
You could tell it was. You could and you could tell. I'm sure they were fans, like I said, but just the way they carried themselves while they were there. Yeah. I observed the whole situation, and I can honestly say, like, people were going up to him saying, "This is beautiful. Like, this is so awesome that you did this." And he was like, "Thank you so much." But it was like the focus was being dragged away because he kept telling them, like, well, follow me and tag me. So the focus was supposed to be about mourning this dude,
right?
Who, who was an artist who really created some great music, and instead it was shifted to I want the attention. Wow. Yeah, I want the attention now.
Yeah,
and it was
unfortunately that's like the world we live in.
Yeah,
like,
man, 2018.
Everybody's going for likes and
it's the year of clout chasers.
And exactly, like it's crazy. Like what lengths people go to just for attention now.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy.
Fucking crazy.
Like Lil Tay, like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
even
though we know that shit's super fake.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Even the Kardashians to an extent. That shit's fake, and people were watching it and are like, "Oh my God, did you guys see what happened to Kim and Khloe?" It's like, that shit's staged as fuck.
Yeah.
To the point where Kim even got married the first time and then broke it off like 40 days later. So it was like they came out and said this was for the show.
Yeah.
So it's like,
wow, for those ratings. I mean, imagine the money that they raked in.
They totally made a killing.
You know what I often think about?
Chris Humphries.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Humphries. Yeah, I remember.
Chris Humphries. Yeah. What happened to him? He's nobody now.
Yeah.
I guess
he made his money and faded into obscurity.
I'm sure he's probably enjoying it.
Yeah, he's probably definitely cool.
He was like, I was married to I hit it once.
Yeah.
You know, at least once.
At least once.
At least once. It's like
you were married.
And now you and Kanye are Eskimo brothers.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
True.
And Ray J too, right?
Yeah. Yep. Well, hey, he hit it first.
He hit it first.
Yeah.
That people always say that, and I hate the fact that people always bring that up because I've met him, and he looks like he's trying to just be his own person, get away from that, but it always comes back, man.
He's got a wife and kids now.
I know, he's like moved past it. It's crazy.
But it'll forever go down in history.
It will. Like, and that's crazy because that's really what really skyrocketed them because her dad was working the OJ case, and there was so much media around it that they were like, "Your daughter released a sex tape, bro. You're not. Are you really that responsible, or are you just claiming to know what you're doing? Because then that's when your whole life is put to like." You gotta self-check, you know, and that's for white people. That's rough, you know. And wait, what are the Kardashians white? What are they?
Yeah,
they're Armenian.
They're Armenian.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
Oh,
that's why they're so beautiful.
Pretty damn white.
But that's pretty damn white, right?
It's like the white people of Arabs.
Yeah.
That makes so much more sense now because now the other people are the slaves. Oh my God! So are the Armenians the bad guys? Oh my gosh! I don't know.
I mean, I guess if you're Turkish,
oh my goodness,
if you're Turkish, you're like fuck those Armenians.
You know what I always think about is who are the minorities of other countries? You know, because we have our minorities, and the United States has their minorities.
Yeah,
for sure.
But who are the minorities for other countries? Like. In Japan, what does their minority look like, or what you know?
Well,
I feel like it's
probably the brown
Filipinos or something.
Interesting.
I would think it would be Filipino.
Really, Filipino?
I don't know.
And we're getting two different things. We're getting.
Is it?
You're getting brown and Filipino
in the Asian community.
Yeah, because
Filipinos. Yeah, just the dark Asians are looked down on in general.
Why?
Yeah,
because Asians have this thing in their culture where they aspire to be as close to white as possible because to them that is the symbol of success and status in the world, and so anything less than that is unacceptable. That's why there's no interracial marriage being accepted. There's this YouTube couple where this YouTube couple they're literally like engaged.
Wow.
And the mom refuses to meet the wife because she's black, even though she's not even fully black. Like she's half black, half Korean.
Yeah.
So she's still Korean.
Yeah, she's still Korean.
What?
She's just half black.
Yeah.
And he's full Korean. And every time like they go, I guess they had an incident before, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
And they tried again to just like pop up and be like, hey, we're here, let's meet. And the mom was like, no, she needs to leave. And the dad was like a little more like understanding. And the dad was like, yeah, maybe you guys should just leave. We'll try again like another day.
Yeah. So the dad was more, because I feel like dudes are always more open to shit. Like, yo, I understand where you're coming from. Like, and I feel like women are too. I'm not trying to say they aren't, but I feel like there's a certain type of like situational thing where you're like, you see it and you're like, okay, I get it.
Right.
I get it.
And the dad is cool because I mean, it's like, yo, I get it. You have your beliefs.
Yeah.
But you're open to allowing your son to be happy regardless of that. So you're at least gonna like talk to the girl and like say hi.
At
so
least
she
acknowledge her.
Acknowledge her at the very least.
Which is
literally the least.
The least you can do.
Like, okay, because you have a wife.
Because it's just like, oh, okay, I just want you to know, like, I know you're here. I know you guys are married. I'm not trying to say, because it's different when you get shunned by like a parent, like a family, because then that's fucked. Terrible. Because they just act like you don't exist.
More. But then, like, the mom was being super extra, and she's like, why do you do this to me? There's plenty of good, like, Korean women out there, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Like, just being truly, like, a hater. Class A hater.
Damn.
Shit is deep, man.
It's just, I know. I'm like, oh, shit.
3 Michelin star hater.
And fuck. It got, I didn't realize it was that bad, man. I'm sorry.
It's pretty rough. So, I mean, the Asian community, they have their own things to worry about, but love yourself is the key. I feel like also love others. Yeah. Because what separates us also brings us closer.
Most definitely. Even like some of the African countries, they have their minorities too, but they're more they're much more like tribal. Like certain tribes would be like looked down upon, and it's usually it's still a kind of a color thing too, even among them. Like the lighter ones usually have their tribes or whatever. Yeah. Like if you think about like Liberia, like the Americans,
like the Egyptians.
Yeah, even the Egyptians.
They don't hardly consider themselves African.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're literally in Africa.
Yeah. Isn't their whole fucking city in Africa? Their country.
The whole country is in Africa. Yeah.
It's weird how one little piece of land can be considered a country sometimes.
But it's like the Moroccans, you're so light, or it's like, oh, we're like something else. And it's like, well, yeah, but it's because you're literally on the border with other countries.
Damn.
But you're still in this country. So as long as you're in this damn country, but like I don't know. It's how is that like amongst like I understand like in like for example in South Africa the lighter people get or even like as far as Jamaica where I went this past summer. Even there, positions of power and authority are only held by light-skinned people. Yep. And like all the grunt work and that kind of stuff is like dark-skinned.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that the same way like out there?
It's sort of the same way, but at the same time, like the people in more power are usually lighter. Yeah. But at the same time, there's still a lot of darker people. Mm-hmm. And so when it comes down to that, it comes down to like people's tribes. Like, because all those African countries, they're all like tribes like split apart, like how like California and Mexico is like there's like split peoples, and so historically that some people don't get along and they bring it into the present, like it's, and then those people become like that's the lower class.
It's funny that you say that because I'm from Peru, but anytime I talk to another Peruvian here, they always ask me where I'm from, and I always say, well, they asked me where I was born. Yeah. And technically I was born in Lima. Yeah. Which I've never understood why people always love to ask that. Like, oh, where were you born? Yeah. It's like what specific place? Yeah. But Lima, and then but I was raised in Huacho and Barranca. Okay. And I would tell people that like random straight, and they'd look at me and they'd be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like I've never heard those two cities in my life. Yeah. And they were just because they were like outskirts cities, like they're not big cities. Yeah. they're like smaller.
They're not main cities.
They're like, yeah, they're not the main cities, so they're like smaller cities, but they're like up. And they're like 3 hours away. It's like San Antonio to Houston, or like here to San Diego, or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's weird because most people don't know past like Lima or like Cusco, or like they only know the big ones.
Yeah.
Even the smaller cities, they're just not even aware of them. I was just like super surprised by that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's because of that. Like people just think that the big cities are the ones that matter, and everywhere else they're like, well, you're not helping our economy. You're in a different city, so it doesn't even matter. Like you see how small minded the people get. They just involve themselves with what's around them. Exactly. They're not even thinking like, oh, about the other people, or like, how can we all help each other?
Yeah, they're just thinking about
thinking about their own. Because at the end of the day, you can shrink it all back down, and if you're a dad or a mom looking out for your own family, it's like you're not thinking about your neighbors. You're thinking about you guys. You want to take so it's like you keep getting smaller and smaller in the way you think. You stop thinking about all these other people and all these other layers,
Yeah,
for sure.
But also when it comes to the first world, we only consider locations in third world countries that have the amenities of the first world, i.e. Lima or Cusco or a place like that, because like they're prepared to take on an American citizen and all the drama and baggage that we come with, versus like what was the name of your
Barranca.
Yeah,
Barranca.
So Barranca,
that's where my grandma lives.
Shout out to Gran.
Shout out to Mama Lindaura. Mama Lindaura.
So in Barranca, there's probably like what, farmland?
No, it's not that. They just have like, it's more open. Like you're gonna get like big grocery places that are just like all this fresh food, and like then you'll have a place like a butcher area where it's like a big ass meat market, fishery, and it's all the food has been like that day, or it's been like super fresh. So everything
sounds so good.
It's pretty. That's why the food there is so damn good, because everything's so fresh, and you're right next to the ocean, so you're just harvesting.
See, that sounds like great to a seasoned traveler, but that's not what is advertised when you're looking for vacation packages here in America. They always send you to the big place, and you can do the basic things like that Aztec tours and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But getting off the beaten path is where someone like me, who travels frequently, I like to do that kind of stuff. Like take me to the meat market and the damn farmers market.
I want to see what y'all live like,
Exactly.
What's your situation?
It's way more interesting that way.
It's more interesting to live as a local, because then you can interact with a local.
Exactly.
And you build genuine bridges
and
like
you,
that.
You actually connect with the environment.
Exactly. And you can give a real unbiased opinion on the country when you go back and tell real information.
That's true.
And then you can get people to really know about places like Barranca that don't have any press or tourism industry like that.
Yeah, man.
I think that's the best way to go about it, is to just spread word the old school way.
But I think one of the reasons why like it's not advertised is because like the culture there is very specific. It's like people are very lively, and if you can't like it would be great for us to go there because we would enjoy it, because we like to like have fun, and it's a good environment, so how to like hang. But then there's areas where it's like it depends on what time of the year you go to, because when it's summer, and it's funny because it's Christmas time down there when it's summer. Yeah. So you have a hot Christmas.
Yeah, same in Congo.
Yeah, and it's fucking wild because you're like going to the beach on Christmas, and you're like, yo, this is crazy fun. Yeah. It was funny because my mom was just in the Philippines and for our birthdays in December, and she was sending us all these videos on Facebook. And she was in the Philippines, and she was telling us like happy birthday. Yeah. And I was like, it's December and you're at the beach and you're just living your best life, Mom. It was so cool.
It looked lit over there.
She was having a blast, man. I was so happy for her. I was so happy for her. Yeah, it was a long trip. I think it was like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was like a cruise, 2 weeks.
Damn.
Balling out, going in.
I would love to go to the Philippines. Like,
yeah,
I know, right?
It's probably so beautiful.
Yeah, I saw a tag last night.
How was that?
Oh,
it was actually pretty good. I did not expect it to have a good storyline.
Oh, it was a good storyline?
But it was a good storyline.
So it was more than the tagging?
It was more than the tagging. The tagging was a part of it, but it wasn't somehow. some strange way, it wasn't the focus of the movie. And then at the end, they show like the real guys, because they were like, this is based on a true story. Yeah. So like these real like old guys somewhere in, I don't know, Michigan or something. They just show up in like random places
to tag each other.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, like the real guys are in the movie tagging each other as well?
Well, no. They're not in the movie, but they show the clips of them afterwards in the credits.
Oh, so they were really doing this shit. Fuck,
Dang.
that's cool. All right,
that's pretty chill.
I kind of want to go watch Tag now.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
What are you doing? What are you doing later, Cody? Watching Tag, man.
Watching Tag.
I gotta go check out Hotel Artemis tonight.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
We watched that. It was pretty good.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
it was worth watching.
I would say it's a different story.
Yeah, it's different,
and it's actually really cool, funny. Like there's some funny ass moments in it. Jeff Goldblum makes an appearance.
Yeah, like Jeff Goldblum's in it. So that was more than enough reason.
Yeah, I know. Right?
So go check it out.
And Jeff Goldblum is a criminal.
Yeah. Well, you'll just watch it and you'll enjoy it. That's what I was. I don't want to say anything else. But while we're on the topic of movies, did you guys hear Kevin Spacey's Billionaire Boys Club is going to hit theaters in August?
Kevin Spacey?
Yeah,
he's making a movie.
No, a movie's already been made, and it was made.
He's back.
It was made before the allegations. So before any of this shit came out, they had already finished the movie. Yeah, but they were kind of holding off because they were like, okay, well, let's wait it out. But then now they're like, we need to make money because we've already we've invested all this money into making this movie, and now we have people need to see it. And their thing was all about like, we don't want to let the accusations, like the rest of the crew is gonna be affected, all the people who put in hard work. So they're trying to justify it by saying like, this has been done and we want to this is for the crew and this is for the people, other people involved, and he just happens to be in it. He's a supporting role.
So do you think like it's going to be like mass like boycotted like
I don't know,
like, we're
man.
not going to watch this movie.
by the looks of it, people still love Kevin Spacey. So
he's a good actor.
That shit's going to go number one.
That's the only unfortunate thing.
If that shit goes number one, I'm going to say, you know what, guys? You guys can't complain about sexual harassment when you support it this much.
Yeah, I mean, he's a true scumbag, but he's talented. So
that's what it is.
Well, I mean, he's not acting. That's what his sister said.
Yeah, he's not acting.
He's just that type of person.
His brother said he was just
it was evil. His brother? Yeah.
His brother said he's like that. Like,
he says he doesn't have a problem getting into the roles because he's just that way.
Huh.
Which makes you rethink everything you've ever heard about him. Because you're like, oh my God. Are you just? Oh my God!
Yeah. He's still a good performer though.
He does whatever he wants.
You like House of Cards just is completely different for you. The sad part is I wanted to see what happened with that 5th season of House of Cards.
Yeah,
like I really was excited about it because
I was really excited about All of the Money in the World.
I was really excited about All the Money in the World. We always talk about it.
We're gonna get it someday.
Watch. So we're gonna go. It's probably on the dark web. It's on the dark web somewhere.
It's somewhere. I'll pay some Bitcoin for it.
Pay a Bitcoin for the.
I saw a Bitcoin ATM.
Really?
Where at?
It was on the corner of 3rd and Vermont.
Yeah, there was one there
at the gas station.
Yeah. I don't have Bitcoin though.
Ooh, what do you have?
I only have Litecoin, Verge, Ripple, and another one, Substratum.
Oh, damn!
That's about it.
How long have you been doing crypto now?
Yeah.
Since last year.
Yeah.
It's been like almost a year now.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going like the markets are like have been going down. So it's not so great, but it's chill. Like it's still going.
It's not in the news. Is that why?
Yeah,
I guess so.
I was about to say that.
Crash. Yeah,
I was just thinking that. I was like, you notice how nobody's talking about Bitcoin anymore? But everybody was talking about Bitcoin for a second.
Yeah,
and then we had another school shooting, and then we had another school shooting, and then I think we had something happen with North Korea. And then another school shooting, and then now we had the summit. And hopefully no more school shootings.
What summit? Oh, with North Korea?
The North Korea summit. But honestly, that's why nobody's talking about Bitcoin anymore. Nobody was even... Like, at this point, our brains are being programmed to basically just accept something and then just, like, forget about it. And then move on to something new and then forget about it. And then just suddenly be like, holy shit, our economy sucks. And then, holy shit, our people are dying. Holy shit, all of these bad things are happening. But it's too late because you got sucked into this pattern, you know?
Would y'all call... that a summit, or would you call it a classroom visit for Trump to see how he really wants to operate at things.
What do you mean? Like, you think
like he was learning some of the ropes of dictatorship?
Yeah,
like,
oh shit!
Like learning some
like maybe
rules
asking
of
for some pointers?
totalitarianism.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope.
Yo,
not.
I was watching. Did you see the Last John Oliver?
No.
They were going in on China. This like their special story or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were saying the president of China pretty much, in recent years, changed their law so that the president can have no limit on their re-elections.
Uh-huh.
So
he can just be the president forever.
Pretty much, yeah.
Holy
He just has to get elected every time.
Damn.
Who?
The president of China.
Wait, who is he?
His name is Xi Jinping or something like that.
Damn.
Xi Jinping.
Yeah.
We'll
they're
look
talking
it up.
about like the beef with like Donald Trump.
That's
and,
crazy.
Yeah, because people, you notice how people always say Donald always says China, 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 but
Yeah.
who runs China?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, nobody ever asks that. Everybody just goes, "Oh, he always says China, 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 China," but it's like nobody ever asks who's running China.
Right.
True.
You know, it's like who are this group of people, or is it just the one dude who just because when it's one person just leading a fucking, like when Hitler did it, to me, when I read about that in history, I'm just like,
it's pretty impressive.
in a sense, it's crazy that he got away with that,
Like,
to the extent that he did.
Yeah.
How do you gather that kind of authority and
Exactly.
power in such a small amount of time? Honestly,
And you just convinced all
It's
these
ridiculous.
people. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's
ridiculous.
because
he's charming as fuck.
he was. He had to have been charming.
Oh,
as
because
fuck.
that's probably how he got the. How did he get the Nobel Peace Prize? Didn't he get that?
What?
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Really?
He
Yeah.
did.
I did not know that.
He's one of the winners.
That's how it starts. Maybe everyone was like, "Oh my god, everything you do is amazing. Just yeah, if you think this is what's best, just go for it." And they're like, "Well, I don't know. I think the Jordan."
Wait,
And they're like, "Yeah, the Jordan." And
That's fucking terrible.
and that's how the shit went down.
Honestly though,
I don't know. I wasn't there, but that's what they say.
I feel like it's kind of also crazy to think about. Like, before we were here, there was so much war. You notice that? And like very intense war. Like, we haven't experienced that. You know,
not at all.
And I feel like that's the thing that people don't realize sometimes, that like we haven't experienced like soldiers coming on our soil and like really.
Actually, I can take that back. Actually, I actually been in a war situation.
Really?
Yeah, like when I was in Congo.
Really?
Kinshasa.
Tell me about this. I'm just interested.
Yeah, please expound.
I'm like, whoa.
So basically, like my dad used to work out there. So
Really?
when we lived there, what happened was the president got assassinated. And because of that, actually not that situation.
Oh my god, there's another one where the president got assassinated.
The president like almost got the president after him almost got overthrown.
Oh wow.
And and at the same time there was like riots and stuff in the city. But like we were cool because we were like kind of outside of the city, but still like you could hear like gunshots from like far and like cannons and shit. Like
damn,
like that shit was crazy. Like you couldn't go anywhere. Like you had to stay in your house.
How old were you?
I think I was like 14 or 15 or some shit.
That's crazy because at that point you really can like you soak that shit in.
You're
like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
So how'd you get out of there?
I mean, we didn't. We just stayed like in our house, and like we were in a safe place, so we were cool. But the thing was, like, you just worry about your family who was like in the city, because like my cousin's house got like my cousin's like apartment building got shot up and shit. Like,
oh wow,
like shit like that. Like this shit is real. Like,
yeah,
just for no reason.
I think it was like, what do you call it? Like
a coup?
like. No, not a coup, but like gunshots. They're like that missed, and they just kept flying.
Oh fuck!
Like shit like that. Like yeah.
So who's fighting in these streets with these guns?
It's usually just like rebel groups and stuff.
Really, rebel groups against like the government, or
yeah, pretty much rebel groups. Because one of the presidents, because this is a crazy thing. Congo's like the only country where they had one president and then they have 4 vice presidents. Yeah.
So you're telling me the 4 vice presidents are running this shit, you know? Because they all were like, look, we can all stay in power and just replace the main dude, but we run the show.
Checks and balances.
Exactly. Yeah. That's fucking crazy. 4 vice presidents.
4 vice presidents.
That is very creative.
That's real shit.
Illuminati shit.
Yeah, it was 4 vice presidents. So like one of them was trying to overthrow him.
So one of them was, I'm telling you, they were trying to overthrow him, of course.
And so so the one ended up running away, but as he was running away, the soldiers were like fighting off the military and the police.
Because he got shot?
No, he got shot. So he fled. He traveled to Europe. So I think he just lives in Europe.
Imagine
I think he might be in prison.
That being like your past life in Europe. You're like eating a baguette and someone's like, oh, what did you used to do? And you're like, I was the president of Congo. And it's like, yeah, sure, man. Yeah. Like, no, I was. I'm being serious.
Anyways, wash this dish.
I know, right? I know, right? Oh, that would suck, man. Being a dishwasher boy. And I used to be the president of Congo. Shut up. Get back to work. All right.
Has he been drinking again? Yeah, I think so.
It's like, man, this guy shows up at my door.
So did you have to bear arms?
No, but we had we had security.
Oh damn!
The only person I knew had a gun was my dad.
Have you ever shot
the same guy I met?
Yeah.
Damn.
He has guns.
I can see it. See it. He probably had guns under that thing he was wearing.
He probably did. But no, I think that dude like ended up in prison though, for war crimes and shit.
Wow.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, who's arming these
vice presidents?
Rebel groups.
White people.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, everyone.
Well, who's running the government right now? Like,
the name of the president is Joseph Kabila. He's been in power for like 15 years now.
Damn, that's a long time to be a president.
Like 15 years, maybe even more than that.
Yeah.
It's been like since I think it's like 2001.
Yo, what would you think would happen if Trump just made himself like China, like he could just keep getting elected? Do you think people?
Dude,
but then again, I think people would instantly be like, no, that would not fly. People would.
You know how many people just go straight to the White House? They'd have to get rid of all of our access to weapons.
Basically,
first.
I think there would be a revolt. I think
totally.
We're getting to the point where people are starting to get, and people who are rich are saying like, this guy's nuts, you know, like it's starting to become a hazard for the people.
Shouts out to the Space Force.
I know, right? Shouts out to the Space Force.
I mean, he like low-key admitted that there's aliens.
I know, right? We're gonna be creating this, and just don't worry about it. We're also hiring, so here's the Gmail you can apply at. Imagine being a part of the Space Force. What are you gonna be doing? What does your duty look like?
Just jog around the earth.
Jog around the
earth. That'd be tight.
That would be kind of cool though. Like, what about
until you encounter like some predator kind of thing that just eviscerates you, and you're just like, why am I up here again,
dude?
This is what I get. I should have stayed my ass on Earth.
If you ever like meet like the Loch Ness monster, like Bigfoot, or like one of those urban legends, if you ever see one, man, just fucking go figure it out and kill that bitch. Like, that's the only way to prove it, that it exists. You got to kill it, and you just got to be like, look, I did it. It was real, and it's dead.
But that's why they stay in hiding, because everyone has that mentality. Oh, I got to kill it.
I would honestly,
just so people don't say I'm crazy.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna talk to it first, but then I was like, if it's a rabid thing, that shit's just gonna try to attack me.
And if you talk to it, you're gonna get attached, and then you're gonna just be a monster killing it. It's like, it was nice to know your life story. I'm sorry you had to run in hiding all these years.
I would have presented him to the people and been like, look, he's just another member of society. Yeah. He's just deformed differently, you know, and people would be like, okay, he's just hairy, you know.
You just have your camera phone on you and just snapshot.
Bro, phones never get a good picture for some reason. Whenever it's some urban legend. There was a UFO video that just dropped the other day, and I watched it, and the dude was like, 2080p was what the dude had as his camera setting. What?
280?
280p,
like potato settings? No way.
Exactly.
Get out of
I was
here.
like, bro, why don't you have your shit on HD? Like nothing good.
He was 280. And that's not. Phones aren't even preset for 280.
I'm like, he had like a basic ass phone.
That's
man.
tragic.
And
man.
I'm like, and you're the guy seeing UFOs? Come on,
No
like,
way.
give
You
me
had a
the
razor?
chance. I'll fucking get a good shot of it. Pull out my telescope.
I did see a meteorite one night.
Really?
And I didn't realize that's what I saw until I saw a video on World Star of the meteorite passing over
the
this
same one.
concert.
Yeah, man.
And it looked exactly like the one I saw. So I'm just
wow.
deductive reasoning. Just
Isn't that like good luck or something? Like what?
Is it? I hope so, because that's not something you see normally.
Yeah,
that is cool. Though.
I don't think I've ever seen.
Yeah, man.
Well, I've seen that, and in the last like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I've had 2 or 3 different ladybugs land on me.
That's just the Space Force, man. That's just the Space Force, man. They're just there to hear what you're saying.
Space Force calling.
No.
We've been recruiting you.
You've been recruited, Willie Thomas. Oh man, that'd be wild, bro.
That'd be a great
I feel
cover
like-
though, because no one wants to kill ladybugs.
No,
True.
nobody wants to kill ladybugs.
You can
They're
get as
like-
close as you want. Like, oh, it's in my ear. It's like listening to your thoughts.
It's gone.
Oh my God.
It's gone.
It's like-
It's in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
I've been sent here to program all humans.
But
Then
yeah.
you get Zuckerberg.
Oh,
You get Zuckerberg.
He's not a human anymore.
He's not a human.
He
No,
was
he's-
human. I mean, he still is.
I am human.
Human?
I was. No, I was human. I mean, I am.
I mean, I am.
Whoa, that's such a weird. That video is the only
I
reason I
know,
don't believe
so
he's
weird.
like.
He's human.
That I saw it in his face. He was just spilling the beans. He was so comfortable. They just started talking, and then he was like, "I was human. Well, I mean, I am human." And the girl's like, "Right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down now."
Yo.
Bro, the girl was my favorite part.
Yeah.
She looks like, what the fuck is going on right now? She's like, what? She's so lost. I love it.
Damn.
Oh, man. But
Yeah.
look, nobody talks about Mark Zuckerberg anymore. Remember, that was big.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
big.
Did he win that hearing? What happened to that?
It was just a hearing.
It was just a hearing.
They're
They're
to
just
talk to
asking
you.
him
He wasn't getting
questions.
accused of anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
so-
is weird.
So
yeah,
just
that's what I was
formal-
thinking.
Yeah, they could have did that behind closed doors.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
that's the-
they did it for the comfort of the people.
Yeah, the comfort of the people. So they do it so that we are able to see it and we can't complain like, well, we didn't know what you guys talked about in secret, you know? It's just
Gotcha.
it's letting you see what's
Huh.
going on. That's what I'm saying. They want you to see these things so that when they pass by, you're used to it, you know?
Gotcha. But I was thinking that I thought maybe the Space Force was being made to like control like all the satellites in space or something.
I don't know, man. Honestly,
weird.
The
It's just
Space
weird.
Force, to put the word force is what throws you because you're like,
Yeah.
force, the Space Force sounds like you have an army. Like
Yeah.
an
Totally.
army in space.
It's literally
Totally.
like infantry
exactly
there to invade and basically colonize. Like we've been doing all of the land masses here on Earth.
Now we're going
True.
for planets.
Now we're going out.
True.
But
Mars, here we come.
I feel like Elon Musk is gonna like make all the shit for.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's thinking about colonizing Mars and then saying, "I'm building a robotic race." Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like there's people building robots right now that are gonna be like, very futuristic, but they don't want to announce anything until they're ready.
well,
you know?
Elon
Yeah.
Musk is a flat earther.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then why is he trying to go to Mars so he can prove it? That's probably why he's trying to go to Mars. Because he's probably trying to
did
prove
that fake Tesla launch into space.
it. Did you see that video?
That shit was fake.
Yeah, I
as
saw
heck.
that.
Dude, and then the screen shuts off for a second.
Yeah, and you
Did you
see
see
the
video?
studio that they're in.
No, that I didn't see the video.
Bro,
Oh,
I
dude,
hadn't
yeah.
seen that video either
It was
until
crazy.
this. It was Shane Dawson, right?
Yeah, Shane Dawson showed
Shane
us
Dawson
that.
showed us the
Oh wow.
and
Huh.
he was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, it was.
It's literally
I
the
saw
car in
the-
the studio.
I saw the video of the. Oh, you talking about the video of the car with the man in it?
Yeah, yeah.
The one floating in space.
Yeah,
yeah.
That
The
shit
one-
is fake.
Yeah,
That's super fake, man.
yeah, bro.
You can look at that and tell it's fake. The
Bro.
depth of field isn't real.
He has no time to be launching cars into space. He can't even bring out the latest model of his Tesla. Like,
I don't know. And the paint
He got no
wouldn't
money to spare.
withstand those kind of extreme conditions in space anyway.
I think that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, wouldn't this shit just like blow up or something? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Well, it's super cold in space. That combined with direct solar hits from the sun, no ozone or atmosphere to filter anything.
Yeah. And the air pressure in the tires
should
too.
At least be chipped, and it's just like sparkling.
Yeah, it's like
shiny, brand new.
And why is it
no
done
frost now? On it or anything? What is this?
Is there still a live stream on it, or is it done?
I don't know.
Was it only for a moment?
Maybe it was only for a moment.
Because they only wanted you to remember it that way. Because they're like, don't worry about it. It's gone now.
Dang. I don't know if it's still up. Probably.
Damn. All I know is that shit's crazy. That's crazy to me. Anyways.
That is crazy.
Cody.
What's up, dude?
What you doing right now, man?
Right now I'm working on post-production for Gianfranco's movie. So I've just been doing like scoring and sound effects.
Are you trying to get into like composing and stuff?
A little bit. I'm trying. I've never delved into it, so it's
trying to get your RZA.
Yeah, a little, you know,
okay.
a little electronic RZA.
Yeah,
scoring movies and shit. That's pretty tight, man. Like, imagine doing that.
It'd be real tight. A little backstory on NateKodi here. He did our theme music.
He did.
Yep, that was me.
Dope beats that you hear every week.
Thank you. Yeah, that was cool to make. Like something real chill.
It was. And people tell us they're like, we really like y'all's intro.
Yeah.
And we're like, thanks.
That's cool.
We try to keep it nice and relaxed so that by the time it ends, you're like, I wonder what they're gonna be talking about.
Sure. But yeah, cool. Dude. Other than that, man, I'm always trying to like make new music. But lately, I've been doing a lot more like chordy, like kind of like what I had for you guys.
Yeah,
like more chords and more vocal samples. I've been playing with soul samples a lot. So
like Kanye.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's except it's like more trappy. Did you hear the Nas album? The first song?
The first song, I listened to it a little bit with 070. Yeah. I wasn't expecting 070 to be actually like singing.
Yeah, she's been singing though.
I always envisioned her more as like a singer rapper type.
That's true, but yeah, she was just straight singing. Her voice is so dope.
Yeah, it's good. Good vibes. Real good vibes on that.
Yeah.
Imagine DMX on a trap beat.
I can't, man. That's a puzzle to me, man.
I know, right? Like, how would that ever work? Like, that would be nuts.
Yo, that would
it would be the hardest thing on earth. It would be too hard.
He would be a top rapper for me if he did that.
X and the Migos.
Just rapping with the Migos flow.
That'd be tight.
I would die laughing.
The Migos have stayed consistent though. They've been hot for a sec now. I mean, how long?
Yeah,
like as hot as in the mainstream. Like people still fucking bump their songs constantly.
I've known about them since like I want to say it's 2012 or 13.
Yeah, since Versace.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I heard him before Versace.
Really?
Before Versace.
Dang.
When he was like when they were like hanging with Soulja Boy.
Oh wow. Was it always all three of them?
It was always all
SODMG Money Gang.
Yeah. back in those days.
Yeah.
Freaking. But yeah, dude.
That's fucking tight, man. How long have you been like interested in music?
Since I think I was 15.
What got you in there?
Just wanted to be rappers.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and my friend in Kinshasa, we used to like rap and like rap at school, and we were like, we need to go to the studio, like make actual album.
That's smart.
So we started to go to the studio.
Yeah.
And then we lost so much fucking money. That's so funny. Because we didn't know anything about going to the studio. So people in Kinshasa, everybody's like good at making like, I guess like robbing you, but like
finesse.
It's a straight finesse. Everybody finesse. But yeah, like that happened, and we started going to the studio. And then when me and my me and my brother came back to the U.S., we just kept doing it.
So you were doing this in Congo?
Yeah.
Damn. That's tight.
It was, and our producer wasn't even like, he didn't know anything about rap either. He wasn't even a rap producer.
He was just like, hey, I'm here for this. Let's try it.
You're just making like, really interesting beats. They're so cool though. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. And now you're producing, right?
Yeah, I'm producing because I like producing better. It's just like fun. It's like a video game. So it's just like put all the notes together.
That's cool. Where do you draw your inspiration from?
Right now, definitely a lot of trap music, house music. These new Kanye Johns. Kanye's definitely an inspiration for sure. Freaking.
I think Kanye is inspiring in the sense that he's an out of the box thinker.
So
just as far as his production, like it's every time it's something like out of the box.
His intros to his latest album were like, I don't like all his songs, but there's like we talked about it, All Mine is my favorite personally, just because I love the intro to that song because it's so different. You know? And then
for sure.
Kid Cudi's song Reborn, which is like, I don't know if he had a touch in that, but that song is another song where I think
that was Cudi's original producers.
Really?
Yeah, that was from the first album. You could totally tell.
It's the
same sound.
Exactly.
I'm glad they gave him the chance to, because that's the best song.
That
was a great moment.
That is my favorite song on that joint track.
Yeah.
On that joint album, and that is why it's the original producers. That's the Cudi that I love. That's the Cudi that I fell in love with years ago. And that's the Cudi that I want back. I don't want punk rock Cudi. I don't want Cudi under Kanye's influence.
Yeah.
I don't even want Pain, Passion, and Love. Cudi. I definitely want Man on the Moon Cudi.
Okay. Yeah.
And Man on the Moon 2.
Oh.
I don't know what y'all gotta do. Hug it out. Whatever. Squash the beef. Get back to producing, because that was gold. That was magic.
It was.
And even just that little taste, I'm like a crackhead with Reborn. Like, I've been killing that track.
I've been killing that track too. I listened to it yesterday, I think like maybe 7 times.
That's the vibe.
That's just on the way home from Hollywood, because it was just funny. Like, that's cool. So fucking, it's such a good track.
It's a great track, and that's the vibe. And then Kanye comes in and he tried to kill it, but he did what he did, and I don't hate it.
Yeah.
In a world where, unfortunately, sad to say, Kanye verses are few and far between from classics like they used to be, but
you got a different team now. It's crazy how the teams just changed. Like,
really? What happened to his old team?
His old team, they're still around doing their own thing, but they're not in the bubble of good music. Like,
oh really?
It's like, it's kind of like how Jay-Z had before Rock Nation Rockefeller, and then there was like Rock Nation. It's like that's the same thing that happened with Kanye's label. And it happens to like some of them, like Eminem's label did the same shit.
I mean, Big Sean bounced as soon as he got the chance.
Yeah.
He saw some real money and was like, I'm going to Rock Nation. See you later, good music. And Kanye was the guy that directly put him on. Like, he rapped for Kanye at a radio station.
I thought Kanye was the president of Rock Nation, or like.
He is over good music.
He's over good music.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just I heard he was like one of the people, like the heads of Rock Nation, but I don't know.
I mean, who knows? Maybe he's shadow government. Maybe all of them are presidents of each other's boards. Is that even allowed?
That would be weird.
I don't see why not. Everyone makes money off everyone.
I was gonna say that earlier. When you were talking about how they jump on the opportunity when someone approaches them, like, leave this label and come join mine instead.
Yeah,
I think that's really where these people are making their money, because I'm sure that person's saying like, we want to, we'll give you like $4 or $5 million to become our artist, or however much for the first. That's when you really start making money, because that first contract you sign.
That's the slave contract.
That's the slave contract, because they're basically saying, we're going to be basically taking all the money and just giving you the exposure so you feel and live the celebrity life. You're just not quite you know, you cannot do what you want, and you can't just fucking you're an image.
You don't
to
have
us.
any money.
Exactly.
You just have access to our stuff that we own.
Exactly, because I guarantee that as soon as he or she stops doing what they want, that nice apartment you have or house is gone.
Yeah.
You know, your car is gone.
Your keys don't work. Your car got towed. Yeah. Your whole life's falling apart.
I got this text. Let me reply to it.
Oh my god, I was just like, yo.
Sorry.
You got so scared. Cody's frantically writing a text back.
Yeah, man. You look like you just
I forgot I didn't want to lose this opportunity.
You never lose opportunities, man.
It's very smart. It's very smart.
You look like you got a text that an incoming ballistic missile was approaching.
This isn't Hawaii.
Hawaii, though, we're pretty close, man.
Hawaii's getting kind of fucked up right now because they still have that lava situation, right?
Man, cool. My friend is Hawaiian, and she posted this thing. It was like what Americans think Hawaii looks like, and it was like all of Hawaii covered in lava, and then they're like what's actually going on in Hawaii, and it's just like a tiny little part, and it's like just that part's covered in lava. Yeah, so it's like it's not that bad,
but it's still cool.
But it's bad to those people.
It is bad to those people because there's people's houses who were destroyed and shit, so it's like there's definitely some people who
that shit is unfortunate.
But it wasn't like the wildfires that were done by lasers.
Wait, when did that happen?
Remember those crazy wildfires that happened up
here
north?
In California?
Yeah. That was done by lasers from space.
It was
a Space Force, man.
It was a Space Force.
It wasn't Space Force, but it was really done by lasers.
I remember I read something about that.
Only the houses were burned, but the trees were not burned.
Really?
And the only trees that were burnt were like split straight down the middle, like a lightning strike. Like, bzz. What does that sound like?
A laser.
Like a laser, for sure.
There you go. So it's
That's
like,
weird.
yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff, and we'll save this for our conspiracy episode.
Have you noticed that we literally tip it every single time?
Yeah, we do.
And we haven't quite gotten into the conspiracy video, and I promise it's coming.
But it's coming, and it's going to be a doozy.
It's going to be a good one.
You're going to want to sleep with your lights on.
Yeah, because we'll get deep, we'll go dark, we'll get interesting. But it's gonna be. I think that's so fun. I just wanted to point it out. Anyways, Cody.
Hey,
how long have you been living in LA now?
I've been in LA for about a year and some change now. A couple months.
Yeah.
What?
Has it really been just that?
It's been over a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, that was quick.
It was last February. Like February before this one. Like last year.
Yeah, I met you like
February.
I was.
So y'all got here at the same time.
Well, technically, I was already here because I was.
I thought you were at school. Yeah,
I was in the August before.
Oh, yeah,
but I remember when I came to visit, and they were like, "This is Cody. He's
Mm-hmm.
another one of our friends from SCAD."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, cool. Hey, what's up?"
Mm-hmm.
And you were chill, man. So
for sure. Yeah, you were.
And then
chill too.
We all hung
he
out.
still is chill.
He's still chill.
He's right here with us.
Trey, you know what's funny? It was very. This apartment was so interesting when like we had you, Trey. All three of us, like that shit was wild, crazy. Man. There was so much going on all the time, you know.
Oh my gosh, you remember that day when the stripper girls came in?
Yeah, bro.
I saw a video.
That shit was so wild.
Trey put a video of the girl twerking in his face.
Oh yeah.
I think I
was like, oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember my brother was out here and he was getting like there was like a girl dancing on him, or someone had a video of some. But I didn't see it because I think I went to the back because I was I was doing some work. I didn't want to be involved.
Yeah,
I was like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've seen exotic dancers at parties before. Like, they look beautiful and they dance beautiful. But I don't know. I get that that's the way of life. But it's just like, is this really what you wanted to do? And if it is, congrats. I support it. You know. But that's a question you should ask yourself. Still.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't really have time. You don't really have time for that.
That's true. You just got to start making money. That's the problem. I feel like that's the problem so many people face. They realize that they got to end up working something even if they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
They need money. You know, and it's worse when you have a kid at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think about those people sometimes and I'm like, dude, you had a kid. Like That's a whole nother person. You can't even take care of yourself, and now you want to take care of somebody else. Like,
yeah.
What?
You gotta put the work in.
You don't have a choice. I mean, you could just try and live off the system, but that's a dangerous game.
That is a dangerous game.
Because you're at the mercy of some entity that doesn't care about you. Mm. So I guess the lesson is just don't have kids.
Do you guys want kids?
Think eventually.
Yeah, I'm not really in a rush. Everyone I've met has been like, "Hey man, don't have kids." And I'm like, I feel the pain in your voice, so I won't have kids.
I'm gonna wait until I'm very successful, and then just be like, now I can.
Yeah, that's my plan. Then I'll have an army.
That makes sense.
Then I'll have 8.
Yeah. That's why
that makes sense. Like,
who was it? Like even Kim, she wants to have more kids. I'm like, of course you do. You want to spread the legacy of your name, you know?
Well, it's easy to have kids when you don't have the kids anymore.
Oh, that's true too. It's like it's not even really a kid.
It's just.
Can you even really call it a Kardashian?
I mean, it's her egg and Kanye's sperm.
But they just
stick it into some other woman, pay her a ton of money. She sits down all day. And then when she's ready, she has the baby.
Yeah, man, surrogates are crazy.
What was the point of that? Is it because Kim couldn't have the baby?
Because she has like some issue where every time she tries to have a kid, she almost dies. So like,
gotcha.
They just said, let's not even worry about it this time around.
But they want more kids though.
That's fucking baller.
That's mad baller. But it's nothing more baller than what John Legend and Chrissy Teigen did.
Wait, what did they do?
John Legend and Chrissy Teigen decided that they wanted to have a girl first and a boy second. So they froze some eggs and froze some sperm and then manipulated the code somehow to where when they inserted the egg, it was a girl. Wow. And then the second kid, they pulled it out the freezer and inserted it and it was a boy.
Yeah, I remember when I think I was in high school, I read something that said that they now have the technology for it. So that I believe that 100% because that shit's crazy. Like you now can just if you don't want to have any girls or you don't want to have any boys, you can just ask. It's cost money. Yeah, but it would like anything else, it's probably cost like a couple $1,000 to do it, which is stupid. Cause
it's expensive because only celebrities and other very wealthy people do it.
Everything costs so much.
John Legend easily has like $100 million this point in his career.
For sure, he has some very big hits.
And the funny thing is,
royalties, man.
He just even like I can think like 5 years ago, he wasn't as big as he is now because now he's huge. Yeah, and like he's so.
It's crazy how he came up when you think about it.
And I want to say his wife played a part in it because him and his wife are kind of like a very. People see them as being together, always. So it's kind of like, if anything ever, God forbid, if anything ever happens, it'd be very interesting to see how that plays out. Because as far as like fans go, because I feel like they both have fans, and I feel like that's one of the problems.
Those fans come together.
Yeah, well, that's why we care about them as a couple because we like them both individually.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's crazy to think how John Legend came. Like he just came up out of nowhere, like. I mean, not out of nowhere, but like
he's in that Kanye camp.
He just he came out of there, but and then he did his own shadow, thing. Yeah, he definitely kicked it. Yeah, real quick.
He realized he needed to become his own person.
Yeah, he did it.
He has a very regal and elegant sound, so that definitely helps. And then when you're just, I guess traditionally attractive black male, that helps too.
For sure.
Put together with the fact that you play your own music and you sing your own songs and you're irreplaceable then.
You're irreplaceable, clearly.
So, and you write your own music.
You're irreplaceable. Like that's a moneymaker right there. That someone sees that and they're like, this dude can make money.
The label's like, we don't have to pay a whole bunch of other people to do this and this and this because he can do everything.
I hope he's getting compensated for that because I'm
sure he is. He's been around.
I feel like he's been around, but like for new people, I feel like so many people go into the music industry not thinking about negotiating their contracts.
Yeah. Well, there is no negotiation in the beginning. When you're a new artist, you just want to be signed.
True.
And if you a lot of artists are afraid that they'll scare the opportunity away if they come with too many demands. So they just sign and then they'll worry about it later. But sometimes later doesn't come because your first deal was just so bad. There's like no incentive to continue. Your happiness is sucked up. You're in like a super long deal.
Dude, even if you just have like a 5-year contract, the 5 years is a very long time.
That's a super long time.
Definitely
to do something you don't like to do anymore.
Yeah.
And be forced to do it. And then imagine being an artist forced to do your own concerts.
Yeah.
And then like not enjoying any of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that would
you have to pay for them.
I know. And that's and you have to go and get the merch and then sell the merch.
Because if you expend that advance, well, that's it.
That sucks. And they don't even get like full percentages of their merch. It's like mainly goes to all the other people. You only get 10% or 15%. It's like
they don't even get a full penny.
Damn.
For like streams and listens, royalties and stuff.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah, for the most part, like you get like it was like a fifth of a penny or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. It's like 0.0. Like I think it's like Spotify. It's like 0.0005.
It's too many zeros after that point.
Okay, it was like 3 decibels or something.
Fuck, that's still bad.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I've noticed that like YouTube and all these other streaming platforms that are very public. Yeah, they're not really paying out as much as they used to.
It's like 100 million streams.
But they're making a lot.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, damn, that's nothing. Yeah. I put a lot of time into that video. I spent way more. Like some people spend a lot of money on their videos because actually, it's an investment. Thinking, I hope this thing goes viral. The time taken to do it, to edit it as well. It's like that's why even Shane Dawson talks about it on his people. He released like a 47-minute long conspiracy theory video or 45
about
minutes.
What?
All conspiracies, and someone on Twitter was like, "This man needs to start coming out with more videos," and he responded back was like, "What do you, dude? I just put out 45 minutes worth of content. Like, can you not just give me a break?" Yeah. And it goes to show how people are just so fucking arrogant that they don't notice that the work that gets put into stuff. Yeah. They just now. I want it now. It's like, dude, think of the other person for once. Like, just take a breather, because I get that you're excited, but like calm the fuck down, please. Especially when the thing about YouTube is like these people do it. It's a weekly thing, so it's like you're not even waiting that long. You're not even waiting that long to see another video, and that's just an obsession.
Wait a minute, did we just go from Spotify to YouTube?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we went totally segued into YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Why you thought we were still talking about Spotify?
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
But then we started talking about YouTube.
That's what happened.
Oh, that's what happened.
So, so what are we?
I was like,
all right.
I was like, what? No, I get it. Spotify needs to let our podcast be on. That's all I'm saying.
Hi, how do you get on Spotify?
They're taking
way too long. Like
you're just waiting on it.
Well, so many people are putting podcasts on Spotify right now that we haven't. Like, we're stuck in the waiting list for all the people coming in.
Well, whoever listens to this, please put us on.
Yeah, please do. And maybe you're like everything else that we've been saying. Maybe you're listening to this on Spotify right now.
Maybe.
So hey, say hi, Cody.
Hi, Spotify.
No, her name is Amber. Hey, Amber, what's up?
Hey, Amber, what's up? What's happening?
Amber and IT. Hi.
I know, right? Hey. We get a letter in from Amber. She's like, "You guys are the nicest." It's like, oh, shit. Thanks.
Say hello to Brittany and Talent Acquisition.
I heard Spotify is making a label too. On top
really?
Of that. Yeah.
No,
I can see it. They already have Spotify sessions.
Well,
oh wow, that's true.
Which is just someone in the studio.
Yeah, supposedly they're going to do that. I mean, I didn't know they're like publicly traded on top of that too. So like, they're probably just trying to find more ways to make money. At this point,
more ways to make money is all they care about.
I mean, they have a really good subscription base.
They do.
They've been around forever. Plan. They've been around before all the titles and the Apple's music.
Yeah, everything.
Pandora's different though.
Pandora's radio. You wrong then, bitch.
You don't get a choice in Pandora.
Pandora sucks though. I don't like Pandora. Not a huge fan.
That's
Pandora's good if you're just like, I need to fill the air with some music real quick, but I don't have access to my stuff.
Yeah. When do you never have access to your stuff?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know.
I'm turning on the music app.
It's like when you go check MySpace, like after.
Oh shit.
Sorry, my
after
laptop.
not being on MySpace, it's like you go back to MySpace, like
MySpace now is whatever. I feel like Justin Timberlake, that was a bad business move on
that
Justin
was a weird
Timberlake.
move.
It was like, why buy MySpace?
Yeah, that'd be like me trying to buy all of the Radio Shacks. Like,
Nobody, just the buildings, the carcasses that are left.
yeah, the carcasses.
Did Radio Shack go bankrupt already?
I don't know. They're hanging on.
I haven't seen a Radio Shack.
I haven't seen a Radio Shack in a while. There's one in San Antonio,
Toys
but I haven't been. Toys R Us is done.
Toys R Us is gone. So, let's go to that one in Los Feliz. Maybe we can get some.
Do they still have sales?
Yeah,
they said they're selling all the way to the last day.
Yeah.
When's the last day? Like
they
whenever they run out.
Haven't announced it yet because right now they're having bidders, like people bid on maybe buying the company, and they're trying to wait out. Maybe they get bought out, but up until then, they're like waiting till the last moment before they get.
In the meantime, you can get some sweet deals on like whatever's still left on the shelves.
Yo, we should go.
Gotcha.
So like every day they mark it down a little more. Yeah. If I can get a drone for like 50-60% off, I'll be so happy.
I mean, we can go check it out
because that's what I want mostly.
I'm always down.
And when I was there, the one that was there was like $300.
Really?
I'm not trying to pay that much.
No, I mean if you can get that for 150, even like
if I can get it for 150, it's already gone. I can tell you that. But maybe I'll be lucky.
Shit, a drone for 150, yeah,
that'd be sick.
It would be cool to shoot from right here too.
So how high do you think those percentages would go? For like the closing?
Oh,
was this just gonna stay 15?
80%?
Damn, that's
I'd say so. If you really want to clear the shelves, like last day, we just gotta clear it, get it out.
Yeah,
80%
cost. Clear the shelves.
Sell it at a loss.
Wow.
Because at that point they're just trying to make money.
Because they're gonna sell everything in the store too, like the TV, shelving.
Yeah, they're gonna sell everything.
They sell everything, bro.
Wow.
It becomes an empty
total liquidation.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the boxes of stuff.
Have you ever been to one of those the Payless stores or like the shoe stores when there's like a random brand and then you
like going out of business? Going out of business sale?
They're always just selling everything inside, even the shelving and stuff. It's crazy.
Oh wow!
Because
I've never been to one. I can't say
that's what Blockbuster was doing.
And Blockbuster was in that too.
They were selling like their TVs for like $100.
Those big old school TVs.
Yo, man,
not the boxy square one.
Boxy square.
You know what's crazy? I can say I went into a Blockbuster. There was a Blockbuster by the Pizza Patron at our house.
Yeah,
right next to it, man. Pizza Patron, by the way, is a super like. It's a very Tex-Mex pizza spot, but they make such good pizza.
What is Tex-Mex pizza like? What do they put in it?
I would say they don't put anything in it. It's just regular. It's just cooked differently, and like the pepperonis are a little bit smaller, so they're like crispier.
Yeah,
and the ones that like curl up. And
they curl up and they're almost like a little crunchy when you bite into them. So they're they're good, but they cut their pizza to where they have these very like long rectangular pieces, and you can just roll those up and like eat them like a small little like a taquito, and they're super good. They're like, even now when I'm talking about it, I'm like craving it. I'm like, it's super freaking good. It's
hell yeah,
it's funny because you remember such good foods, even if they're not like good food. You know, it could be junk food, but like you remember them. You know, when it's when you have a good meal, you'll always remember it, and I think that's so cool.
Hey
Cody, what's your philosophy on life before we get out of here?
Ooh, my philosophy on life is just be like, you know, live your life.
Swag.
Swag. Tight. Well, we just want to say thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Where can people find you, Cody?
You can find me online, NateKodi.com, NateKodi.com. That's where all my music and stuff is. I'm on Spotify, the Apple Musics, all that stuff.
Nice.
And and I have a loops website called nloops.com. And that's about it.
What's your Instagram? You got an Instagram? You got social media?
Oh, everything on social media is NateKodi. NateKodi.
NateKodi.
There it is.
I'm on all the social medias.
Do you have a crypto wallet?
Crypto wallet? That's private. I can't.
He's like, sorry guys, you don't get to know. But we just want to say thank you. We are always glad to have you around. It's always very fun, and I just know you're gonna go so far in your career, man.
Thank you, man.
It's not
supernova.
I know, man. Supernova over here. You guys are gonna be hearing big things coming from NateKodi, so be looking out.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
it's been Clear the Haze.
We out of here.
Peace.